Hello, my Gemini friends, and thank you for joining me here. This is your work, finance, career, money reading for August 2019. Geminis, what's happening for them in the work, finance, career, money sector? Well, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, so perhaps a new opportunity coming in, a new offer of a position, one that you'll need to make a fairly quick decision on, one that you need to analyze fully, though, and make sure that it is going to be what you will enjoy, what your heart, listen, work is an important part of our lives, and when I say what your heart wants in work, you need to be happy doing what you're doing. Otherwise, it's hard. So my Gemini friends, this is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, the King of Cups, and then I've got here you are, Queen of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could be one of those people. And also the Knight of Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So pretty much everybody except fire on the table. Lots of people involved too, perhaps. And again, walking away. Now, I just did Leo, and they had the same card. They're leaving a position that they really felt they enjoyed. So what's going on here? Are you doing the same thing? I think this is more of a loving relationship that you may have to cut off. Now, loving relationship. This is a work reading. It's happening for my Geminis. Work. Gemini's work. What's going on? Money, finance. It's 4 cards. Temperance, card of Sagittarius, 9 of Wands. You wonder how you're going to come to terms with it. This is about your stability. This is about your foundation. And I think you have big dreams that you want to move on to. It's not necessarily about where you work. It's been a battle where you are, though. It's been a struggle, my Gemini friends. What's been the struggle here? I think that this is a situation very close to you. What's happening with my Geminis? This is a fight that's been going on for a while. 5, probably a long time. 5. 5s are cards of unsteadiness, too. They rock back and forth, Spilled cups that are here, swords on the ground, swords in hand. I think there's one in particular that you probably need to put down or put away, this thought that you keep going back to, that you're waiting for something to. Is this swords? You have something to say. This may, in fact, be family situation here with this 10 of Pentacles. It might also be, that's why I said loving. It might also be something of abundance. So this might be a pretty big deal that you're working on. But the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There you are, my Gemini friends, rushing in, speaking your mind. It might not be something you should do now. You should at least wait until after Mercury retrograde is finished. Right now, you're going to spill more cups than you keep upright. Now, the King of Cups is, again, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but he is very emotionally mature and reserved. Right? He doesn't get ruffled. Well, I shouldn't say he doesn't, but, he is a very calm, cool, and centered person. Very wise as well. Perhaps they know something. Maybe they're going to show you something, my Gemini friends. Show you something by the light of the moon, the full moon, August 15. That's a full moon in Aquarius. The moon card hides things. It clouds things. It keeps things hidden until it illuminates them with the full moon. So things may come out. Things may come out from this person here, this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person. Might have something they're hiding, or they may be the one that's walking away. Somebody's leaving a lot of emotion on the table, though. They're trying to really be balanced here. The 8 of Cups, this is baggage. This is stuff that, you've put behind you. You've made your peace with it. Your home life, your stability, though, still gives you worry. So is the King of Cups here? weighing back and forth whether or not to leave this. There's two sides to this, head and heart in this particular situation. You worry if you follow your head, will your home life survive? If you follow your heart, will you survive? All right, this is work. But you're weighing an opportunity back and forth. Maybe you've got two. One you've been fighting for, and the other you're like, yeah, I don't know, I don't want it. Maybe you've got two opportunities that you're weighing back and forth. Or maybe you're wondering if you should stay or go. That's the head and heart. Your head says you should go. Your heart says you should stay. That's what it is. It's a decision. That's a painful decision. So this is somewhere that maybe you have a new offer coming in that you need to decide on. What's the Knight of Pentacles here for? This Knight is always successful. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person, perhaps Earth sign, very grounded. Worth fighting for if that's the case. Maybe you have drawn your line in the sand and said, you know what, I need this much, and unless you offer it, I'm not moving, I'm not leaving. I'll leave the offer behind. What's the Knight of Pentacles here for, please? The Knight of Pentacles, thank you. The Hierophant. You feel strongly, you want this commitment, you want this contract, you want this cemented, you want it structured. Whatever this offer is, stand firm until you get it in writing, all right? Get it in writing. Then you'll be able to make a decision. And if you don't, you need to walk on this. Because you've got options. You've got other things you can do here. Your stability is not going to be affected. I know it worries you, Gemini, but it's not going to be affected. You've got other opportunities. What's the Nine of Swords here for, please? What are we worried about? Thank you. The Queen of Wands. So there might be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person. There's our fire sign first on the table. Actually, I shouldn't say that. We've got Temperance here, Sagittarius. And maybe they've been generous with you in the past. Maybe you worry about how this connection is. I think this is... You're focused on how much money is going in and out. Is this your business? It might be your business. You might be the one in charge. Maybe you're offering something to someone, a settlement, a new job. A settlement, like a lawsuit, is what I heard. And it's really head and heart. All right, if you accept it, what do you have to Geminis. It's a choice. Again, it's a choice. Wow. I think you worry about which way to choose here, the Lover's card. This is your card, my Geminis. Which way to choose? Because the Queen of Wands is very fiery. She's action-oriented. She is very focused. She's got a laser focus. If she's tuned in on you, you need to be on your toes. This might be you focusing on where the money's going, and now you have a choice. Are you following the money up here? 7 to the 8, making steps. What is the anxiety? Thank you. Sun card. I think you make a choice that's beneficial to you. What's the 8 of Cups here for? What are my Geminis walking away in work, love, finance? You're walking toward your peace. You're walking toward your balance. This is like mixing oil and water, this Temperance card, Sagittarius card. Oil and water and making it smooth, making it, emulsifying it, blending it up. And that's been the challenge, making it smooth. So maybe this is a transition period for you, my Geminis. What are you transitioning to? This Temperance card. The Temperance card here, please. 8 of Wands. Messages that give you balance. Messages, news, things changing quickly. New direction. I think you're going somewhere else. You're leaving one of these situations behind. There's sorrow and sadness attached to this too. I know this is supposed to be work, I really do. There's reflection on how things happened. And who was in control, who was the boss, who should have been the boss. Maybe you were challenged as the boss. The emperor is the guy in charge. He's the one that has, the my way or the highway attitude. Very stern, very structured, very rigid. So maybe you felt like you really need to take control of the situation and move it to your advantage. But you're still, exactly. You're the magician here. You can do whatever you like. You manipulate the situation so that it works for you. Why is the Seven of Cups here, please? What are your options? What are my Gemini options for work and money? Hanged Man. You better examine them carefully, my Geminis. All right, this is your stability rests on, your stability rests on this. And I know this is business, this is finance, this is money and work and career and all of that, but, there is an emotional content here. Sometimes we get attached to people in our job. Look at things from all different directions, though. Your co-workers, look to your co-workers for perspective on this. The 3 to the 4 here. We're doing a progression here. We're talking about making progress and actually perhaps seeing this, what's being offered to you. Seeing what's being offered to you here as a good thing. But you're going to need, this is, you'll be working with people it feels like, people that you get along with, and they may help you put this offer in perspective because you are being offered something new, my Gemini friends. A new position that you control, literally control. A structured environment which you have stood up tall and said, I will not go with less. That you negotiated the hell out of this. Good for you. Get it in writing. Make sure it's not manipulated. Make sure you read it thoroughly, because sometimes documents change from the conversation to the written word, is what I heard. And the 3 of Wands. Your future is stable. Your future is stable, my Gemini friends. It may not feel it right now, but your future is stable. And here you are. You're making the changes required to make it stable. This opportunity right here, my Gemini friends, is important to you. So get the guidance from your friends. Speak to your friends. Look at your options carefully. Make sure that you look at things from all different perspectives. There may be a little bit of sacrifice involved here. You might have to give up these 3 cups to get this 1 pentacle. The Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a very analytical thinker. She is a woman of intellect. She's a woman of a decisive woman. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That I would take as you here in this reading. The High Priestess is also a very intelligent woman, but she keeps her thoughts to herself. So I would say to you, the Queen of Swords, yes. I would say to you, you want to keep your plans quiet. You may not want to tell people about this offer until you get it in writing, until you make the decision, because you haven't made it yet. I think whatever the decision is, whichever way you go, it gives you anxiety. Yes, it does. All right. And you are focused on the back and forth, the money of it, the paycheck, how generous are they going to be. But when you choose it, it's going to be lovely. It's going to be the sun. You're going to be able to bask in that radiance, my Gemini friends. Anything further here for my Geminis? Thank you. If you're trapped and you doubt this, then you're trapped. You have to believe. You have to see it clearly, my Gemini friends. You have to trust it. Trust it, my Gemini friends. It's real. It's coming to you. This is going to turn out well. It's going to turn out so well you might be blinded with the clarity that comes in. Last card. Here we are. And it's going to be what you wish for, my Gemini friends. The Star card, card of Aquarius. Of course, the Sun, Leo. So this might be a time frame for you. This month is August, so this is the time of Leo. So it's going to be good for you. But you've got to release these doubts, release these fears, release this negativity, and see it clearly. Envision it, and you will have it, my Gemini friends. My goodness. And look at the bottom of the deck here, Ten of Pentacles. How wonderful. Good for you. So it's good. There are good things coming for you, my Gemini friends. You're just going to have to, keep your own counsel. Keep it to yourself a little bit. Don't give up on what you want. Get it in writing. Get it in writing, okay? Thanks so much for joining me here. I do appreciate your likes, shares, subscriptions, and comments. Love the comments. Keep them coming. I do appreciate them. Please check out the description box for a link to the Vimeo Love Readings, the extended portion, and then also a link to my calendar if you'd like to book a reading. Thanks so much for joining me, and we'll talk to you soon.